Hey everyone, I'm Lamont Gilchrist, www.lgfitnessmessiah.com is my webpage. Lamont Gilchrist, all caps on Instagram, LG Get in Shape on Twitter. It's after all the holidays and everything else, and getting close to the New Year's, and I know people will be starting to think about their New Year's resolutions, think about getting in shape, changing some habits and different things and stuff like that. I want to talk about a subject to bring some rationality to nutrition, eating, all particular things. A lot of things that we are not taught per se, like how to eat or what is nutritional or when we should eat. We have been taught. The food pyramid has been saying for days. You went through school programs where you had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast was cereal, lunch was whatever, dinner was this. So we've had for a period of time, for a long period of time in cultures and in civilizations, eating patterns. And even inside those patterns, in the old days when people used to have to find their food and look for their food, they knew what not to eat because it would make them sick, or it would make them woozy, or it would make them feel high, or the mushrooms would make them hallucinate, or when they did certain things, there would be certain things, or how to cure certain meats. So over a period of time, we have developed situations, how to get bacteria, how to make food not as contaminated, and now how to consume certain things that may kill us or at least make us sick. So if you look at human history and eating as a whole, it's always been a taught oral or climate or regional situation, depending on what was available, what was good to eat, what wasn't good to eat, what would be nourishment, how we would do these particular things. But for some reason, in this particular existence, at this particular time, we find it very difficult to get eating instructions from people. And I know there's a lot of eating instructions out there, but it's like with anything, you have to say, what or how is this person being benefited by me eating these particular things? Like when people selling Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig's, or certain products, they want you to buy their product. Not saying that their product isn't good, but their purpose is economics. The same thing with the Food and Drug Administration. When they're pushing, like for many years, they pushed this grain and agriculture products on us and say you have to eat so many grains and all these other particular things because we are a grain manufacturing company. So they want you to eat what it is that we manufacture so that you will pay for it, so that people will get economically rewarded for these particular things. All these things isn't necessarily about your health. Nutritionalists, they learn what the food and drug and other people want them to know. Now, the difference between what I do and what bodybuilders and people who are performance and people who are specialists like myself is that we are trying to get specific results for the things that we're doing. Some of us use more drastic measures than others, meaning drugs and different things and stuff like that. But food is a drug, which goes back to what I've always been saying. So, just like in your family, in your little microcosmos of civilization, or what you grew up in when you were a kid, just think of how many things you eat and the way that you prepare your food today that is in relation to how your mom did it, or how their mom's mom did it, or how people did it forever. So these are patterns that are taught and learned and passed down in generations, which I call them generational curses, because they aren't necessarily the best, efficient, or safest way to eat for not getting cancer, not getting diabetes, not getting these particular things. So as hard as it may seem, just like people don't want to be taught how to parent, but people usually parent how they were parented. These things that are given to us and endowed upon us by the Creator for our existence and survival, to have, to procreate, to eat, to do these particular things, no matter how much it is a right of ours, in a lot of cases we need to be taught how to do these things and how to pursue these certain avenues so that we don't injure, kill, or drug ourselves. So food is a drug, so you need to be taught how to eat if you want to live a healthy lifestyle. Point blank. That's just the reality of it. We've been teaching people how to eat since the beginning of civilization, since the beginning of time. So that's not nothing new. So don't take it as a knock or something that you have to give up, because this is how it's supposed to be done as we get more efficient about anything. Everything evolves, everything becomes, if we are more enlightened and we get more information, it becomes a situation that we get away from. We don't practice medicine the way that we used to practice medicine. But now let me get to the point of my post and what it was that I posted earlier. Now, how to measure progress is very unique. Weightlifters who are powerlifters measure progress by how much weight they put up in comparison to their weight and everything else to see if they're progressing week by week, competition by competition. Athletes measure progress by the ability to perform better at particular sports. Bodybuilders measure progress by contest dieting, building muscle, leaning out, gaining muscle. So do fitness and other competitors. How do normal people measure progress? Well, this is my formula for normal people to measure progress. The first thing for a normal person who's not an athlete, who's just trying to lose weight, is trying to get in shape, you measure progress by energy levels. That's the first thing. Your energy levels will tell you how many carbohydrates, what your blood sugar is doing, if you're high or low, if you're spiking, if you're able to burn body fat, if your metabolism is kicked in and everything else. Energy levels is a big part of this thing. When you get on a more systemic burning energy level, you can function a lot better, a lot more clear throughout the day. After energy level, I will say get a body composition test, be it a percent body fat, all these other things. They are not 100% accurate unless you're in a dextrometer, you go underwater test and everything else like that. But it gives you a baseline so that you can look at what you would think and what you would perceive as progress, which is cool because it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Then the very next thing is people, if you are lifting weights and losing body fat at the same time, you may not lose a lot of weight. So my next thing is your clothing, how your clothes fit. Is it loose through your midsection? Is it loose around your shoulders? How do your clothes fit on your body? Your clothes tell the tale. It's not going to lie to you. If you can't fit into some jeans and then you can fit into them, you are losing inches. Inches is usually a sign of body fat, especially if your weight isn't going down, which is a beautiful thing because that means your metabolism is kicking up and that you're becoming more efficient. After that, I'm going to say what others say. People come up to you and say, hey, you looking nice. What you doing? You got a little glow to you. You losing weight? You doing something? It is very hard to see the day-to-day progress on yourself because you look at yourself all the time. So it's hard to see the changes on the day-to-day progress. But others can see it a lot faster than once you see it. And that's just true. But then again, look at yourself. Self-evaluation, self-imaging, imagery, looking at yourself and being truthful with what you look like, who you are, looking in the mirror in a lot of different aspects, just not weight loss, will give you a clearer picture of where it is you're trying to go and who you are. And then lastly, the scale. Now, the scale tells weight, but like I said in my post, you can lose 5 to 15 pounds or gain in water and bile in your intestines, and depending on what time you weigh. It's just one tool. So use that about every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, to kind of give yourself a little rundown as part of the measurement. The same thing with the percent body fat about every month, you know what I'm saying, to 3 weeks to kind of give you a rundown. But really how you feel, how your clothes feel, energy level, and your overall performance is truly the goal for a general person that is just trying to lose weight, get into shape, change your lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, the weight room progress and all these other things can be a kick because you never lived before. So if you're a novelist, of course you're going to get a kick. And certain things don't necessarily mean things. Especially, I could have someone who's lifting weights that's not really been trained technically how to lift weights, bench press. I could add 20 to 50 pounds on their bench or squat in a day, just technically. Just because when you do certain things technically and you understand certain things technically and you get in certain positions, you are a lot more efficient and you can lift a lot more weights. Most people just on a technical aspect can improve in weightlifting for weights and everything else like that. It's just when you get so technical and you get so close to your true potential, it's just so hard to make those gains. So use all those tools that I just gave you to measure your progress on your fitness goal and your lifestyle transformation progress. And remember, the doctor tells you when to take your medicine, what to take your medicine with, and what time. It's a drug, just like food is. So when nutritionists or diet plans or nutritional plans or things are telling you got to eliminate and add these particular things and certain things and stuff like that, they are professionals. So you should take heed just as a general practitioner or a doctor or someone else telling you these things. Because truly, if you are trying to live a better lifestyle, if you are trying to get in shape, it starts with nutrition. Nutrition is the key. If you suffer from malnutrition, then you will have a deficiency in different things that have rickets, osteoporosis, and if you over, then you have obesity, gluttony, and everything. So it is a true balance, and it is truly a true science and a learned form that is constantly evolving, that even me as a professional don't have all the answers, but I do my best and I research and I do the things that I do on a daily basis and follow the research, trying to come up with a solution that is, for one, going to help everyone to be healthy and kind of beat cancer, to beat diabetes and all these other particular diseases and things. And two, in a far distant a view of mine, is to look good. You know, vanity is in the eye of the beholder. My name is Lamont Gilchrist. Hope this helps.